Hello, everybody. Welcome to Backstage Pass. My name is Jeff Senour, and today we have a special, amazing guest, fellow musician. I love this. And he's an incredible guy. He is a singer, songwriter, bassist, musician, philanthropist, servant, you name it. This guy does it. And he's just incredible. And it's such an honor to meet him. And please welcome Mr. Jet Edwards. Jet, welcome aboard. How you
Hey,
doing?
thanks for having me. It's a really pleasure to be here. Definitely.
It's a pleasure to have you, man. So especially, I've been reading about you, and Barb's told me so much about you, and I mean, the list goes on and on and on. I mean, aside from you're a Grammy winner as well, is yeah. So I saw that you're obviously been a musician your whole life, and kind of the gist of this show as we get into, aside from the amazing accomplishments you've made, why you do them. You're a servant's heart to the T, and that is just that's the biggest thing to me about you is that what you've done for others and what you're still doing. Um, you were 14, I understand, when you wrote your first hit song.
14 years old.
14 years old.
Yeah.
Did you
It
go
was
to your mom or your parents, or how did that come about?
um well, the song was called Lonely Man,
Okay.
if you can believe that at 14, right?
Yeah.
Um yeah.
Yeah.
And actually it was recorded on Philadelphia Sound, and one of my aunts helped me get it demoed up and different things and send it off, and there it was.
That's amazing. They were
Yeah,
going, huh, this kid might have some potential here.
yeah, they gave me a chance. I mean, well, my father was a renowned gospel quartet singer as well.
Wow. So it was in your
So,
blood.
so, oh yeah, yeah, to our whole family. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like mine. My mom was a violinist and all of that.
Mhm.
You were the recipient of the Presidential Lifetime Achievement Volunteer Service Award,
Mhm.
recognized by on the Georgia Senate floor by Senator Donzello as the World Ambassador of Goodwill,
Mhm.
certified trauma therapist and instrumental healer, music therapist. Spent 24 years in Japan building a bridge into the U.S. and building business throughout Asia.
Mhm.
Grammy Award winner as a bassist, like we talked about. Founder and CEO of Mighty Mobile, Japan's first and number one. Unbelievable. You've got pictures here of, with Nancy Reagan. You've got, I mean, it goes on and on and on, and you're still going. New releases, 2000, 2018, singer-songwriter. So what what drives you to do all of this amazing stuff?
Surely not me. I mean, fortunately, I mean, God has used me as an instrument, and I try to accept it, and you know, um, try to do things that are larger than me, that are bigger than I could ever dream of, or ever do, or accomplish. So
Yeah.
that's pretty much what it is, and um, I, I do enjoy, writing music and watching it flourish and come to life, and to be a part of something with the meaning.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you sound like me because I do the same thing in my music. I try to make it,
right,
it's not about me. It's about something bigger than me. We do a lot
right,
for veterans and military and first responders. And I think that's that passion that drives you. We're just talking about that. It's not
yeah,
always about how much am I going to get paid at a gig or
right,
whatever, and the power of music. All it takes is one person to walk up to you and go, wow, that song really hit me. It really that I really relate to that because everybody's
exactly.
story is out there. So, um,
Mm.
you worked with the Jackson family, I understand.
I did.
Tell us
I
about that.
I was A&R director for Jackson Records for um, anywhere from 3 to 5 years. Um, and I ended up with that position because I had a friend who actually the guy who actually really discovered and worked with the Jacksons, that worked with Joe Jackson.
Okay.
Um, he his name was Ben Brown, and
Okay.
he had a TV show in California. He invited me on his show, and then they put together Jackson Records, the whole thing, and he asked me to head up the A&R department uh, for Jackson Records, and I
Wow.
did, and it was fun. It was yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's amazing.
Mhm.
Interesting story. Years ago, I flew Quincy Jones on the helicopter to Neverland Ranch and
Mm.
landed at the ranch. And this Cinderella horse-drawn carriage rolls up, and Quincy Jones got in it and he was going to go meet Michael Jackson there. And that was quite an experience for me back in that day. So it was up near Santa Barbara.
Right,
Um,
right, right. Hmm.
yeah, and what legends the Jackson family, are. I understand you've got something going on next month with Kid Rock. You're doing something.
Well, I'm looking to get involved in that. We're discussing getting me involved in that project that they're doing, Kid Rock and Nickelback, down in Anderson, South Carolina.
Okay.
Um, and they're doing a uh, Rock the Nation
Oh wow.
type thing, type event. And so, yeah, that's going to be in July. And
Okay.
and hey, it's going to be a great event. So I'm really looking
Yeah.
forward to participating, being a part of it. Yeah, definitely. And I have a
That is.
surprise for him as well.
You do?
Yeah,
You
he
can't say
don't
what it is, right?
he don't know what it is yet.
For Kid Rock. That's
Yes.
awesome.
Hmm.
Wow. Well, I wish you could tell us, but then you could tell me, but you'd have to kill me, I guess, like Top Gun. Um, and then you also do, so yeah, you've got something to do with rodeo, right? You do something with rodeo.
Yes. Well, I mean, I'm involved with horses, and I have two horses, um, and I participate in trail rides and perform in a lot of the trail rides. Um, and we also have a program that we were doing called Horses for Healing from my nonprofit Believers Today,
Wow.
as well. And so those are kind of the things. But I just enjoy horses. My grandfather had horses, you know,
Yeah.
um, and it was fun. On June 20th, I will be uh, doing a ride. It's called Hoofing Against Violence,
Okay.
and
Hoofing against the
so
balance. Oh,
hoofing, the horse's hoof,
right.
you know,
Right.
hoofing against violence. And so we're
Okay.
going to bring our horses downtown Charlotte, North Carolina, and we're going to ride through the city. You know, advocating against gun violence, also, domestic violence, bullying, the whole 9 yards. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's
Wow.
basically
Good
a
for you.
ride. I just call it hoofing. It
Yeah.
just, it sounds better.
I love hoofing. That's cool. Well,
Mhm.
I love horses. I
Mhm.
used to have a horse and
Mhm.
growing up and when you think about I was just talking to somebody the other day about the horse. Think about the horse in history.
Mhm.
The
Right.
profound effect the horse. We kind of take a horse for granted, but I mean, since biblical times and before, the horse has been and still is, it's amazing what the horse has brought to humanity
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
just incredible animals, just gentle giants, their souls are so incredible. So I love watching all those horse shows and westerns, and it's pretty cool. But
Yeah, well, they show a lot of the good parts. They
yeah.
have, these horses have personalities, believe me.
Oh yeah, they each yeah, they're
Uh,
like people in a
yeah,
lot of ways. Yeah.
yeah, definitely.
There's some super nice ones and some mean ones, you know.
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
so um
Yeah.
let's
Mhm.
you're using music for a mission, like you said, you know, talk about believers today. What's your take on what's going on in our world today with everything?
Well, I launched Believers Today. Um, I think it was in 2008 or something like that. And um, the purpose for it was I had a vision to use music as instrumental healing, not music therapy.
Uh-huh.
Because I think, God gave us music and gave us the ability to be creators,
Yeah.
to create something, and so music can actually heal, you
Yeah,
know,
absolutely.
uh, you know, and so, you don't have to go and become go to school, and so the vision was he wanted me to bring back the purpose of what music was supposed to be, and it's instrumental healing.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know,
So I
it's
started.
oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Mhm.
I'm sorry.
So I launched Believers Today, and it was something that I did myself. I didn't go through having board members and all this, because I wanted to make sure that I was going to be in it for the long haul. You know,
Hmm.
so and it really became very, very successful. I mean, as far as touring and doing some things like that, and reaching out across the aisles to a variety of different people, rather than staying within the same you know, race or group of people that you would normally, you know, uh, be around. Of
Yeah.
course, with me, I'm around everybody. So,
Right, right.
and I called some friends, and we decided to, I started to produce different shows called I Believe, and
Wow.
it launched in Japan, and it really, really, and then I brought it to America.
Wow.
So, mhm,
How do you keep track of all you
yeah,
do? It's incredible. It goes on and
I don't.
on
I
and on.
don't. I really don't. I mean, a lot of my friends tell me, "Hey, man, do you know who you are, what you do?" I mean, I really don't, because there's so much more that I need to do. So I'm not really trying to stack
Yeah.
things up. I
Yeah.
mean,
You're like
I'm not
me.
trying. Yeah.
People go, when are you going to settle down and retire? Like what? So I get to play music and fly jets. And what do you suggest I do? You know, I'm loving
Right. I
life
mean,
and been
what's
blessed.
better than that, man? Come on, Hey.
Absolutely. Yeah. People have this idea, oh, you should retire or like what does that mean? You just wither
Uh,
away and sit around and I suck at golf, so I can't I'm not very good at golf.
you and I both, so
Yeah, so
we won't
we'll have
waste
to
our
play
time with that.
sometime. Yeah, we'll have to
Yeah, well,
the Jet and Jeff show, we'll go
yeah,
play golf one day. Yeah.
yeah. Uh, well,
So,
I used to do, yeah, but
well, I hope that,
yeah, I mean, go ahead.
oh, go ahead. No, you go.
Mhm. No, I was just saying, those are just, some of the things that, I never look back on, and I try to continue to move forward,
Yeah.
t- trying to trying to find something new or more fulfilling. Mhm.
Yeah. Isn't music amazing? And I talked about this earlier. It's 12 notes. And when you tell people that, they're like, what? What? Yeah, it's 12 notes. Every song you've ever
Right,
heard consists of 12 notes. There's octaves, but they're still the same notes. And
right,
so
right, exactly.
people, so when I tell people that, think of the power of music, that God created these frequencies that are notes, and that every song you've ever heard comes from those 12 notes. It's pretty remarkable. And it can make you dance, laugh, sing, cry. You know, it's just,
Right.
it's crazy the power of it and how blessed, you know, we all feel. I know you do. Is you know how blessed we are to get to play music. There's nothing more. I call it my drug because it really is. It's like,
Hey,
you
for
know,
sure.
it's
Yeah. Yeah.
serious. I understand we might be doing some events together, in which I would be honored to get to
So would I.
perform
So
and
would I.
sing with you. Yeah, and so um, tell me about. And we have a mutual friend, Dan Russell.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dan is amazing. I know he's involved in
Definitely.
what you're doing. Dan booked. We played for I think 3 years at Soulfest, and
Okay.
one of the biggest
Awesome.
highlights of my music career was at Soulfest. We did the candlelight service. Dan booked
Oh,
us
okay.
and 10,000 people, and we
Oh,
started
wow.
with one candle and lit two and two lit four, and it spread up this ski slope. And I remember the metaphor of that one light. We're all a shining light in this world, and we can all make
Right.
a difference by lighting other lights. And tell us about your mission, Haiti 180.
Well, I got involved with that. Barbara, again,
Barbara,
hadn't heard from her in, I don't know, years. Suddenly she calls in, Barbara. It's like she never misses a beat.
she's a
Yeah.
go-getter. Yeah.
So she dives right in. Hey, I want you to be a part of this. This is what's happening, and sent me some information on it. And I thought, oh, right away. I mean, hey, how could I not?
Hmm.
It's a. Unfortunately, it is a project that we all need to pay attention to and find a way to support in some way. You
Yeah.
know, but then after meeting Dan and everybody, it was just it was nothing to think about. So we started talking about the different ways that we could help to raise funds or support in any way there in
Hmm.
Haiti. And one of the things I brought in was to think about some of the things some of the tours that are already existing.
Hmm.
Because hey, there are a lot of events out here right now. If you contact people, you may be able to get plugged in for a little bit of
Hmm.
time,
Yeah.
and at least give it some recognition and some type of publicity because that's what it needs. Because a lot of people don't know what's happening
We
over
don't hear
there.
about it. We don't hear one thing about it. What is going
Mm.
on in
Well,
Haiti?
from my understanding, you have kind of, I guess, what you would call a gang uprising. Where the gangs are actually taking over the streets and different things. Actually, they sent a video where I think this was the first time it was internationally recognized as well. A couple of days ago, where I think the United Nations or UNICEF or some organization like that actually spoke out against it and started saying that, hey, we need to deal with this situation immediately. I mean, they are taking young children, some of these gangs, and actually turning them into little soldiers. I mean, it's the same thing that
Mm.
it reminds me of what happened in Ghana. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, so it seems to be the same thing, and that's really a shame. And
Yeah. And not one thing
beheading
on
some
our
of these
news
kids
about
and
it.
the whole thing,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
really
nothing on
terrible.
our news. We don't hear anything about it. So I commend you
Hmm.
for doing that, and trying to bring awareness to it
Hmm.
and
Hmm.
hopefully aid as well.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
um, well, I can't thank you enough, Jet, for coming on the show. It's such an honor. I can't wait to meet you in person. Um, we we've got a lot, I think, in the future coming up together. I'm hoping that we can do some
Mhm. Wonderful.
incredible things.
I'm looking
What's in
forward to it.
the Yeah, me too. What's in
Mhm.
the immediate future for you? What's your next event you're doing right off the top of your head?
Well, I have I'm doing the Country Fest. Not this weekend, but next weekend. I'm back in the studios and working on some new tracks. I just finished a
Hmm.
song called "Stop the Killing." Start the
Wow.
healing, and we put together a line dance to it. So, hey, go download the song. You can go to believerstoday.org and actually download it. And I'm I got another. I don't know. I guess I'm putting out new stuff almost every month or every other month.
Hmm.
Uh, but
Yeah.
but yeah, those are things. And then also focusing on the situation with Haiti, yeah, as well.
Yeah.
180.
Can you
So,
sing a chorus? Can you sing a chorus for us for the new song? Just a cappella?
uh,
I'm putting you on the spot, I
for
know.
no, no, for okay, okay. Let me see. What are the okay? Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, we'll do this one. I just one that I just put out. Also, it's called "Stand for the Flag and Kneel for the Cross."
Okay.
Yeah. Um, God bless America. On my knees at the cross I pray. God bless America. On my knees at the cross I pray. I pray for America. Our ancestors that led the way. Oh, how they stood and fought for freedom, and they always prayed for brighter days. When I grew up in America, mhm, old Jim Crow, he made it hard to survive. From the back of the line, we withstood the test of time, knowing God would surely provide. That's why I stand for the flag, kneel for the cross, put my hand on my chest, pray for the souls that were lost, serving America. hmm Serving America. I stand
Nice.
for the flag, kneel for the cross. Thank God for his son who paid the cost for everlasting life. Jesus was a sacrifice. Stand for the flag, kneel for the cross.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Wow. Thank you so much. That made the whole show right there. I want to get my
Thank you.
guitar out and jam with you and
Hey,
harmonize with you.
hey, we'll get
Yeah,
together, man. Hey, we'll
we
definitely
will.
do it. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, and the
Yeah,
wonderful thing about it is it's for a great cause. And thank you for
absolutely.
what you do too.
Thank you, Jed. I appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, what an honor and a pleasure to have a hero, total servant's heart. And we were going to be on tour together, I think. And Mr.
Definitely
Jet Edwards, keep up the great work and God bless America. Well, everybody,
wonderful.
thank you. Thank you, Jed Edwards. Thank you,
Thank you
Backstage
so much.
Pass, Charles and Barbara, our producers. And Jet, we will see you soon, my friend. God bless
I've
you.
got one life that I've been given, one life that I've been living, one life puts a smile on your face. I've got one life that's been forgiven, one life can make a difference. All it takes is one life to make this world